Welcome back, everybody. Dren608 plays. We're playing Starship Troopers, Terran Command here. I want him to be Control 9. I'll make the engineers.
Engineers here.
We'll make them 3, I guess. Alright, anybody here needs reinforcements?
Alert.
Oh,
Bug attack inbound.
Oh, I got a bug attack coming, huh? Oh, we'll wait for it while I get everybody up to full strength.
Look sharp, troopers.
Ready here. Where do you need us?
Look alive, troopers. Squad, moving out. Fleet is ready.
Okay.
Squad, ready for orders.
Did we get him? Alright, let's...
Awaiting orders.
I'm on it.
Alert. Bug attack inbound.
Oh, damn it.
Look sharp.
Alright, we need to move up here.
Yes, sir.
Alert. Bug attack inbound.
Everybody. Okay. Damn it.
Look alive, troopers.
Roger that.
Sir.
Affirmative.
Comms base is operational, sir.
Okay, engineers.
Orders?
Let's have you build a rocket turret like right here.
Alert. Bug attack inbound.
Awaiting orders.
Construction complete.
Roger that. Sir.
Okay.
Starship Troopers, this way.
Oh, come on!
Sharp troopers.
Damn it.
Engineers here.
Alert. Bug attack inbound.
Look alive, troopers. Sir. This way. Infantry, standing by.
Construction complete.
Come on. Fleet is ready.
Oh, there's a bug thingy over here. There's a bug lair over here. We need to go get rid of this bug lair. Let's take you.
Standing by. Troopers, standing by. Affirmative.
Look alive, troopers. Yes, sir.
Sir. Look sharp. Ready here. Roger that.
Alert. Bug
Infantry,
attack
standing by.
inbound.
Yes, sir.
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 Oh, come on!
Ready to fight. Yes, sir. I'm on it. Yes, sir.
That's the bug tunnel. Alright, that means you guys over here need to get reinforced.
Sir.
Alert. Bug attack inbound.
Sir.
Affirmative. Look sharp, troopers.
Roger that. Sir.
Come on, you apes.
got snipers out here somewhere, don't I?
Where do you need us? Ready to fire.
Let's move up
Recon
here.
unit under attack.
Squad moving out. Engineers here.
Alert. Bug attack inbound.
Roger that. For the Federation. Fleet is ready.
A unit has been promoted, sir.
Sir. With me.
Sir? Yes, sir. Engineers here. Affirmative.
Our war support has increased, sir.
Okay. So we shouldn't have any more problems coming from this direction. Right?
Troopers, listen up.
Roger that.
Right? There's nothing else up here. Let's make sure there's nothing else up here. No. Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right. Everybody together.
Sir?
I don't care if it's heavy. Move out. Affirmative.
I'm gonna get everybody lined up here, and I'm gonna make sure I get myself. So we've taken out the last bug hive. I don't think I need this launcher here anymore. All right. You need to. How many infantry squads do I have? I have 4 infantry squads.
Infantry, standing
So I've
by.
lost an infantry squad somewhere along the way.
We got the payload. Rocket troopers, move up. Rocket team up.
I only have 3 rockets.
Troopers standing by. Roger that.
So what do I need to build here? This would give me E-Pulse troopers. This would give me Mark II troopers. Let's see, if I go... Units, that's what I'm looking for. Okay, Mark II troopers. It's excellent medium to long-range fire support against light to medium armored targets. It's underslung grenade launcher, but these units must be kept out of close combat engagements. The weapon has also proven to be effective against aerial targets. So he's 2s on everything there. A really good range. Whereas rifle troops have 3 range. 4 range. So they have a little bit longer range. Obviously, rocket troopers are important. E-pulse troopers, what do they do? Very short range, more hit points. So if you overheat, you can't fire after. Not really good on anti-air or armor piercing. Okay. Rocket troopers only have a 3 range. So Mark IIs have a 4 range. Wow. Center General. Okay. Okay, which HMG's range? It's got a 3 range. Doesn't have a rocket, radio operators do. Okay. I don't know. Do I want E-Pulse? Short range, but a lot of firepower. 3 on the damage. Only 1 on the damage, so rifle troops aren't as good. Mark II troopers. 2 on the damage, much longer range. Maybe I want a couple of those. I want a lot, but I can't have it. Okay. I need to check everybody here for being full.
Awaiting orders.
Nope, he's not full. So he needs to go get reinforcements. Why do you do that?
Sir?
So I can
Look
have.
sharp, troopers. This way.
I've got snipers that can throw out sensors to distract the enemy. So what building do I want to bring down? I can bring down 2 buildings, but if I do that, I don't have any other war support. No other turrets. So is that what I want? I don't think I can build turrets out here. Let's test that theory.
Orders?
Nope, I can't build turrets. So I can't build turrets out on the desert. Alright. So that means I'm just left with bringing down buildings and trying to figure out what infantry I want. Alright, we're going to bring down the ammo.
Construction complete.
And we'll bring down the power. Now I have to decide what I want to build. I only have 6 supply. These guys cost 3. These guys cost 3. So I only get 2 guys. Okay. I have to decide what I want. Do I want 2 Mark II troopers with their longer range? Or 2 E-Pulse troopers with their higher firepower? Actually, they don't have... Oh, dang it. Why are you guys up here?
Standing by.
Okay, so I didn't lose them, I just didn't catch up to me. And I've got engineers, which are kind of useless in this kind of fight, because they'll just die. Alright, so I'll have 5 infantry and 2 other kinds of infantry.
Listen up. Move out.
Or I could get more rocket troops. I don't really know what to do here. About 22 minutes, I don't know what to do. I mean, these things are humongously large, and they're going to have tons of... Based on what I saw over here, they're going to have just 1,000 bugs all at once. You know? What do I bring down? Well, I'll tell you what. We aren't going to make that decision tonight, or today. We're going to stop here. We're going to stop a little short. I think what I'll do is I'll put everybody...
Sir.
Why can't I get everybody?
Standing by.
We will put ourselves like right here.
Squad moving out.
So we can see how we actually line up. So a couple rockets over here, a rocket over there, fleet in the middle. I've got 3 rockets, 5 MI infantry, 2 snipers, 1 engineer. I can pick up 2 more infantry at most. Or I could pick up like 3 Rocketeers or something. I think I'm going to go with the Mark IIs, but I'm not sure. I will do some offline studying of the stats there. You know, over here in this menu thing here. I will check what the Mark IIs can do. I think they do a little more damage with a little more range. And I think that might be the thing for me to do. What we're going to do is we're going to try this once. If I get totally slaughtered, then we're going to knock down the difficulty a notch. I might do that even before I start. Those things just look like they're way too hard for somebody who doesn't have any idea of what they're doing on how to do this. But we'll try it once on normal, and then after that, let's give this one a saved game. Let's let you see what the save name is going to be. This is going to be for Razor River before Main Hive Assault. Okay. I have a feeling those 2 hives are going to work together. So it's going to be very hard for me to take it out. What I would really like to do, if I could do it, is I'd really like to move myself up to where I can see these things and just drop orbital bombardments on them to try and get rid of these things. You know, just drop an orbital bombardment kind of centered on the bug hive and just let these things just get hit by shells from space. But I don't know that I can do that. It does look like I could possibly advance myself up to here so that I could defend down one pathway only. What I'm worried about is scorpion bugs just coming in here and just shooting across at me all the time, and I can't do anything about it. And I can't seem to be able to build any turrets out here. Not enough flat land. So that's troublesome. But I think we'll try it with Mark IIs next time. We'll see if the Mark IIs work. And if they don't, then maybe we'll try a different. Try it with E-Pulse Troopers. Try it with one of each. And if those don't work, maybe one Mark II and another rocket trooper, I guess. I don't know. Things don't look really good here. So these things are... And there's huge concentrations of bugs here. Yeah, there's bugs right here. Okay, well, I've cleared all the hives. I have 2 units left. This is going to be hard to do because I have no support from here. Right? Let's go look over here. See, it looks like they stopped a bunch of bug attacks here. Where are the bugs coming from? Because I don't see any hives. I'm trying to see how they get there. Maybe they've got like a nest out here? Because I don't see any way to get up here. Which would be the ideal thing, would be to like transport myself to somewhere in here with like the fleet officer and all my troops and just defend this thing against their waves and then come out and fight them. But so they've got, I mean, if they've got this much that I can see from the walls, from just this bug tunnel and that hive thing, that means this hive thing's probably got to have a bunch. This hive thing's got to have a bunch. These are all together. Okay, so it looks like it has a hive, a tunnel, a hive, and then 3 brood nests per hive complex. Which, trying to get through this is going to be a nightmare. I think I'm going to have to take the Mark IIs. They have a little bit longer range, and we'll see if it works. I don't know if I should go up here or if I should just come down the middle. Well, we'll see what happens next time. All right. If you like what you see, hit the thumbs up button. Please leave me comments. Remember, this is an uninformed playthrough, so I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just trying to wing this as the best I can. Do I not have my tactical officer anymore? I think I lost my tactical officer somewhere along the way, right? I know I lost the radio operator. Did I lose the tactical officer in that shebang? Looks like I lost the tactical officer too. Okay. Well, that's the way it is. That's the way it is. I didn't find him useful to begin with. And I think getting 2 Mark II troopers is going to be more important than having either radio operators. This guy can act as an operator for reinforcement things. Although he's better off dropping bombs on waves. But we may have to do it to keep troops alive. We're going to have to wait and see how this works out. I don't think it's going to work real well for me. But yeah, like, leave me comments. Like I said, this is uninformed playthrough. I have no idea what I'm doing, so you get to watch me fail at this probably 3 or 4 times before I figure out how to do it. We're going to try it with Mark II troopers next time. I do streams 3 times a week. Wednesday morning at 11 a.m., Friday morning at 11 a.m., Saturday morning at 11 a.m., all time central. There may be another one coming on Sundays, depending on what's coming up. And then there's this one battle game that I'm doing. Battle games are done in episodes like this one. So I can find cutoff points, or try to anyway. And then all the streams are computer role-playing games. I did have a poll up for computer role-playing games. Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic won. So I'm doing that on Wednesdays at 11 a.m. Central. It's not the best stream in the world because I can't get OBS to recognize just the window. If I try to push the window to being a full screen capture, OBS goes and gives me a blank screen. So it doesn't record it. Records the sound, but it doesn't record the video. And I'm like, huh? I don't understand. So something gets lost in translation. So I'm not an OBS expert. I will be trying to find somebody that can help me try and make that work. But right now I can at least stream you the window, and it's the largest window that I can get out of the game. So you can see what's going on, and you can see the menus and things. You might have to look close for some of the text, so I try to read the text out. Friday mornings, we're trying something new this year. It's called Dren608 and Family Plays. We're trying to do multiplayer computer role-playing games. Right now in my repertoire, all I have is BG3 and Rogue Trader are the only 2 that I know that really, are definitely supported. There supposedly is a mod to let the original Baldur's Gates be multiplayer. I don't know how that would work. But I don't have a lot of multiplayer role-playing games. A lot of computer role-playing games are one player, controlling several people. So we are trying that out. It's my youngest adult child, Ace, is playing a barbarian. I'm playing a bard. We got tired of swapping people in and out for storylines, so we went ahead and added the mod that lets us have larger party size. And we increased our party size to 6 instead of 4. That lets us each have 2 companions, which means we can get through 4 storylines at a time. We still have a couple companions we have to swap in and out. Gale and Will and Karlak and Lae'zel tends to be the ones that we have to swap back and forth because of we didn't want to go to 8. We thought that would be too overpowering to have 8, full-blown character types running around. With the 6, we still have challenges in our fights, so we're finding it still enjoyable. It's not really easy. We do have to pay attention and worry about things. We've had a couple people get either knocked down or real close, where we've had to do an emergency heal or toss up healing potion to somebody, stuff like that. So it's still a bit challenging, but at least we get through, from a streaming standpoint, we get through a bunch of storylines, so we can get a lot done in our 2 hours or whatever. Most of my streams are roughly 2 hours. Sometimes it pushes up to 3 if there's a bunch of stuff going on, or if I'm just trying to get through a particular section of the game. But I try to keep my streams to about 2 hours so that it's easier for people to possibly be able to at least listen to them, if not watch them. Saturday morning stream is fan pick. This was from over a year ago, I think. They told me we were going to play Pathfinder Kingmaker again, and they said play the female monk and Romance Tristan, which I did. We're now between chapter 6 and 7. Chapter 7 is the last chapter, and then there's an epilogue kind of chapter if you pick the right things at the end of chapter 7. So we'll see if I can manage to get the epilogue, and then we'll have some extra streams for that. And then when that's done, we'll stream something else up on Saturdays. I'll probably take a vote on it. Like I said, I might be starting up another stream on either Sunday mornings at 11 or Monday mornings at 11. But that depends on what I come up with. There are some other projects I have to do some videos on, so I'm kind of keeping those days for me to do videos. And this I get done on, after I get done with streams, I do these battle scenarios. So this has been several days in the making. I'll be pushing these out couple a day because they are rather long. All right, before main I was long. Okay, so I'm at the right place. Okay, so yeah, I also started up a Discord server for you to come and tell me the things you'd like me to do. Notes, you can leave me hints and instructions on how to play the games I am playing. You know, hey dummy, you're missing. You need to have this kind of trooper or whatever, or you need to have X amount of these kinds of troopers. That kind of stuff. I'm open to all that because I don't know what I'm doing. And so, tell me anything you can. I had that with BattleTech. I had 2 or 3 people telling me, like, hey, get this kind of mech, outfit it this way, and you'll be fine. And I'm like, really? Okay. So I found the mech. I outfitted like they said, and it was like, oh, yeah, this is a lot easier now. This guy can take a hit, and he can actually punish people. And so I take it to heart. If you give me advice, I will at least try it. And if I find that it works, then I will give credit where credit is due. I depend on my audience to keep me from going too far astray. This one has been a real grind. If it hadn't been for my sons explaining to me how I could get the fleet liaison officer, we would never finish this. I don't think you can finish it without the fleet liaison officer, personally. You need his sweeping tack bombers to get rid of massive waves. And I think on these main hives, I'm going to need him to drop the orbital bombardment a couple times to try and get rid of those big drone nest thingies, to get them down to a point where we can actually deal with them. Because that thing is going to spit out, I would say I'm going to see 200 or 300 bugs every wave. And I don't have turrets to help me take things down. It's just going to be troops in the field. And that's going to be hard to do because he's going to have scorpion bugs in amongst all those things. Probably 3 or 4 of them and a couple hundred bugs. It's going to be tough. So my hope is to use my snipers to throw the sensor things to distract the bugs, and then I can drop, what do you call it? Drop the tack bombers on them, and then have the next sniper throw out another sensor when the first one's just about gone. Throw out another sensor to keep them busy so I can get another tack bombing run in. Maybe I can thin out their ranks to the point where I can actually, advance, take out a bunch of bugs, and then just push forward enough to be able to get myself a breather and then use the fleet officer's reinforcement thing to reinforce everything. And then, deal with the next wave. I have a feeling it's going to be an ebb and flow thing where I'm just going to move slowly but surely forward and have to deal with wave after wave after wave until I can get some of those drone nests taken out so that I can actually be working on the hive with the waves. If I can get to that point, I think I'll be okay. But right now, because they're so close to each other, I have a feeling that when I start whacking on the first one, the second one's going to go crazy, and I'm going to be dealing with 2 huge hives worth of waves of stuff, which is why the fleet guy is really important. If I can have him coming through a choke point, more or less, then those tack bombers will, take care of a lot of issues. So we'll see how that goes. All right. I'm Dren608. Until we meet again, stay safe and bye-bye.